Peter 3:18 says, "For Christ also suffered once for sin, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God." God became sin so that we could become righteous. When you get to heaven and you want to get into heaven, and I imagine arriving at the front gate, so to speak, and if you're like me, it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. But here's the cool thing. When you get at the gate and you're trying to get into heaven, so to speak, God's not going to look at your life and look at all your sin. I was talking to an atheist who said, if I get to heaven and I've been good my whole life and I can't get in, I don't want to get in. I said, I agree with you. If you have been good your whole life and you can't get in, that'd be a pretty terrible God. But what if you have not been good your whole life? What if you get to heaven and you have done 300 good things and 100 bad things, right? And that's more good than bad, but the bad's still there. How do you get those across the threshold? And the reality is Jesus covered those with his blood, with his sacrifice. And so when you get to heaven, and maybe you sense your sin, God does not sense it because it's been paid for by Jesus. And so the way to become righteous is to trust in him.